Headlines are often filled with news of gun violence. A number of these incidences could have been prevented. 40,620 people die by guns in an average year. In South Carolina, 964 people die in an average year, the 10th highest rate of gun deaths in the U.S. Locally, a red flag law is a temporary measure to remove a firearm from a person who has shown considerable warning signs of being in New York, where the use of red flag laws was required. State police reported a more than 93% increase in applications. According to a nationwide study, 89.6% of suicidal acts with a firearm resulted in death. A study shows that the time between the thought of suicide and the action are short. Creating time between the person and the action is important. Has a local chapter right here in the Midlands of South Carolina. It is estimated that 4.6 million children live in households with unsecured guns. Promoting outreach and cracking is when district lines are drawn to divide a group of votes across multiple districts, making them a minority in each. Packing is when districts are drawn so that one party's candidate wins by a large margin. The surrounding districts become less competitive, tipping the scales in favor of another party. Using data and formulas not previously available, legislators have been able to draw district lines that best benefit them on new levels. This removes equal representation. Districts are so heavily gerrymandered, the primary elections become the most important. In these primary elections, few voters turn out, and those that do tend to be more radical. A small number of voters determines the political outcome for a large number of people.
Primary voters.
80% of South Carolinians support completed background checks before the purchase of a firearm, but the Charleston loophole hasn't been closed. 76% believe in the legalization of medical marijuana, but a bill to legalize it was stopped. 81% believe women should be able to obtain a legal abortion if the pregnancy threatens the woman's health, but a restrictive 6-week abortion ban was passed. Turnout of all eligible voters in 2022 primaries was 21.3%. In South Carolina, only 14% of eligible voters participated. 23, is this ban needed at all? Is it based on stigma or science? She supports education savings accounts, where money would follow the child. This includes private school tuition support. Donors are out of state and donate larger amounts of money compared to her opponents. Ellis supports fully funding public education, which includes providing supports she feels students need.